Oh, here we go. Whoa.
Um,
That was the quickest stock by
Oh my God.
Pappi. Oh my goodness.
and we started at 6 minutes and 40 seconds.
That's insane. They got like a JoJo stand or something.
Yeah, seriously.
They're just able to skip time. Oh, that was a sick needle into forward air. That's like my favorite part about Sheiks is when they use needles and actually appropriately.
It's okay. It's funny you say that because that is kind of one of Erik Reed's trademarks. I think he said one time like one of the coolest things to him about Melee is like using needle turnarounds and like needles creatively.
Oh yeah.
So
Sheik can be a very creative character. It's just that most Sheik players just do the bread and butter stuff.
Right. Well, it's easy to do bread and butter.
It is very easy, and you're rewarded for it, and like you can win just by doing the bread and butter stuff.
Sure.
There's nothing wrong with that.
Yeah, absolutely.
It's just very interesting to see the character played in a different fashion where you actually are using the full kit.
Right. I was watching a combo video from Bonfire. If you've ever seen her Sheik, Stude was watching it on Twitter, and I like leaned over and was like, "Oh my God! Like that was a creative Sheik for sure."
I saw this one Twitter clip the other day where the Sheik used up air the entire time and got the full kill.
Wait, really?
Yeah.
Just like, oh my God.
And the thing is it didn't look like. It was just such a creative way of using up air that it didn't even look like that was the only move they were using. It was actually really cool. But it seems that Pappi is just running away with this.
Yeah, unranked in Houston currently, so some Erik Reed's losing to some random unranked Falco.
Oh my goodness, this is not going to look good for the PR.
Yeah, most definitely. I mean, all jokes aside, Pappi is incredible.
Yeah.
Big fan. Oh, hey, there you go.
I love I didn't mean to just stand there, but I stood there. Technique. It happens to me all the time as Falco, where you're just like, I'm inputting things, it's just not coming out.
Yeah. Speaking of lame Erik Reed's play, like, well, okay, not much you could do.
That lame,
but he's revving that engine, you know.
He's starting the truck up.
Right.
It's like one of those old pickup trucks where it goes.
Yeah. It'll go. You'll see several Shino stalls.
He's just got to get the battery. He's just got to replace the battery.
It's coming. It's coming.
Oh, I'm so excited.
Back to Battlefield.
I always respect people who just run it back because it's just like, yeah, I didn't lose that because of the stage. It was definitely just how I played that game.
Sure.
And I could definitely play much better.
I also think people are just very comfortable on the stage. Which is fine. Although you're an idiot if you are because the stage sucks.
I am not a huge fan of this stage.
Yeah,
I'm glad you agree.
Yeah, dude, this stage is trash.
It's like the platforms are great.
Yeah.
The neutral is pretty great, but anytime the ledges are just so bad. Like they're not even fun. I mean, it requires a lot of skill, which I appreciate. You got to like actually think about your recovery a lot more. But when you're just trying to play the game in a very intense situation, it just adds way more stress than it really needs to.
It feels so bad when you get battlefielded or you just jump and bonk your head.
And especially in a tournament scenario, it's just like,
yep.
Come on, man.
Yep. But you know, it's like you said, it's a layer of intensity that you gotta deal with.
Oh yeah.
So.
That's why I love Melee, is that there's so many variables going on all at once. So it's just like, man, there's so many things that went wrong right there, or so many things that went right.
Yeah. There's never just one thing that you did wrong. Like, there was several things that could have been different.
And it's like, when I'm playing other games like Guilty Gear or Street Fighter, you know, I know what I did wrong. Instantly. It's just like, oh, I shouldn't have used this move on this character because now I'm just going to take half my health for it.
Yeah, when they hit me with their combo, I'm at like 70% HP loss, and you know, what are you going to do?
But in this game, it's like, oh, I accidentally got hit at like 10% and I died because I accidentally double jumped.
Yeah.
And they just sniped it.
Or you could have DI'd differently. You could have like moved slightly different. Like there's so many variables, like you said.
I was talking to one of my friends today. He was trying to get into fighting games, and he was talking to me like, what's like the best fighting game? And I said Melee is definitely one of them, but like getting into this game is so brutal nowadays.
Oh yeah.
It's definitely worth it once you like actually get into it
break
and actually
the barrier.
break that barrier, because it just feels so liberating and free, and the game actually opens up.
Yes.
But those first couple of months are just almost unplayable.
Yeah, it's kind of unfair for people who start by themselves. If you have a friend who's also new, Like,
oh, it's the best when you have a huge group of people who are new. That's
Yeah,
how I
yeah,
started. We had like 8 people who were all brand new,
ooh,
and
I
we
bet
were
that was great.
all grinding it out and just
Nice.
trying to like
beat each other.
beat each other and trash talk each other into
Oh,
being
yeah.
better.
That's nice.
There was one player who was just by far the best out of our group, but it was kind of debatable who was second best for a while there.
That's what makes it interesting.
And that's what makes it fun. And like it was also fun because we had that one player who was better than everyone. Everyone wanted to beat him.
Yeah,
So
target
everyone,
on their back.
Yeah. It's a great shine. You were doing that to me earlier. Were you just shining me for no reason and just being mean?
Okay.
And now I have to commentate with you. And it's
Listen, there's a reason for it, okay? There's a reason that you always do the chill and shine. It destales your other moves. It's actually optimal.
And you also lose your friend, so it doesn't matter that you're doing this.
It's not like that.
So it's not
purely
that it's not that big of a deal because you don't have the friend anymore. So like you could just get better at melee.
You destale
You
your
have
friends.
you have no one to hang out with. Everyone's like, yeah, that guy just shine spikes me.
No, dude, it's optimal.
Yeah,
I promise. Oh, that could have been an up smash. That could have been an up smash. Dude, Pappi never gives up.
No, that was a really good game. The last game before that just looked like a wash.
Yeah,
on the side.
absolutely, it was a wash.